Hi, I'm Don Levy, and I'm from Toronto. I traveled all the way down here for a surgery that I couldn't get at home, and that was the Libration Treatment developed by Zamboni, and it was able to have it done here, and it's an amazing activity, this process. Not just me, but other people who were ahead of me and behind me, almost all started feeling things differently than they felt before for some time. In my case, I found that I was able to stand up. Doesn't sound like much, does it? But I was able to stand up unassisted for almost 10 minutes, whereas before being just before the procedure was done, the best I could make was maybe 30 seconds. So to me, that's huge. Standing up isn't that important. It's what it represents. It represents a repair, almost, of things that we were told, that I was told, weren't repairable. So what I came for, I got in spades, and I expect it'll keep improving for some time. Encountered them on the internet when I was doing what I had done every day for, seems like years, it was probably only about 6 months, which is looking for some place where I could have this procedure done by a professional who knew what he was doing, not just a vascular surgeon who was clearing out a vein. And I happened to look at about the first day that this group called Global Medical Excellence was listed on Google when you hit MS treatments. It was #1 to come up. And there was a phone number. They indicated in their piece on the internet that they had highly trained surgeons who followed Dr. Zamboni's procedures to a T. They also had something that was very hard to find in the Ontario area, which was all the appropriate testing machinery and people who could read the output of that machinery. Global Medical Excellence guided me every step of the way. They helped me with my tickets. They put me in touch with a travel agent who had an idea of what it's like for an MS patient to travel and what that patient might need. There was no place else that I thought I could even look, and even if there was, I consider myself very lucky to have really stumbled upon Global Medical Excellence, and they're an incredible group of people. They're team members, their staff. I mean, you can get this procedure in a lot of different countries now. Not in Canada, not in the US. But even though this may be the most distant possible site from where I was, I wouldn't like to be anywhere else, because here people know what they're talking about. They don't just know vascular surgery, they understand multiple sclerosis. I'm thrilled. Everybody I've met here is happy about it. The people in the hospital are wonderful. It's Fortis Hospital here in Bangalore. The nursing staff, they're great. There's so much concern and care. If you have a choice, this is a phone call you ought to make and a trip you ought to take. And it's something that should be done as soon as possible. MS doesn't get better unless you do something about it.